feeling diva-licious tonight.
They said I was a diva, so why not?
I don't care. I'm like, when I can, I'm going to give you diva. People strive for divadom. Revel in it.
Can you believe you've been doing this since you're 19 years old? I mean, you've been...
Yeah, well, I know. It's only been a year.
Right.
Okay, I have a question. What was your favorite book in high school?
The book of what time the class was over. Oh, you know what was my favorite book? The signing in book. The one you sign in when you're late.
When you're late.
No, because for me to sit here and actually act like I read a book in high school would be a lie.
Do you think some people don't get that you are kind of a traditional girl?
Well, they don't get it when they see like the Heartbreaker remix video with me washing Snoop's car, but...
She looks so traditional. You know, people point to that the appearance on TRL, when you came on TRL.
Oh, I know. The drama, the saga of the TRL.
What are you doing?
Like we were doing Dateline, and suddenly I went into like a striptease burlesque show. I'm like, it's TRL. I thought we were supposed to feel at home and do stupid stuff.
As far as you're concerned, that was just being silly and fun.
As far as I'm concerned, I was having food fights on MTV 3 years ago for Thanksgiving. Did anybody see that? I'm not gonna stop being me because people don't, you know, get me.
Sure.
Only thing I wish I would have done is had a better camera angle.
I don't want like this whole experience to ruin me as like an open-hearted person or as a person who is vulnerable or as a person who does like to joke around. I mean, going up and giving ice cream to kids, if that's against the law, you know, sue me and put me in jail. But I mean, you know, whatever. I mean, I think that I should still be allowed to joke. I'm not one-dimensional, stand on stage and sing hero. You know, I joke around as well. Everybody wanted to keep me very, like, sedate and in turtlenecks and long gowns, and that's just not me. Like, ever since I've been a little girl, it's like, play dress up, you know. It's like Barbie doll time. It's not like I take it that seriously when I do different clothing changes or image things. It's just me being me as opposed to me being like controlled by other people and told what to do and wear and say and how to act and things of that sort. Come on. When you see an alien baby born with 3 heads next to Mariah Carey goes to a fat farm and has a breakdown with 4 friends and makes them all not eat cheeseburgers. I mean, the reality is that that's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah. The last time you said to me, I have never seen anything from Holland but cows and sheep. Have you seen anything else now?
I said I'd never like had a chance to really go hang out. Did I say it like that?
Yeah, you said it. Literally.
I didn't mean that.
Okay.
Because I've seen like the greatest, amazing fans, and you know that's the most important thing. I try to give some time to the fans, and then you know Wayne and everybody are like, MC, if you sign, you won't be able to move, and you can't sign, and you can't sign for people.
Mariah!
I love the Italian fans.
Mariah, I love you.
All right, give us some room. Give us some room.
But I don't want to fall down the stairs either. So it's, you know, it's a delicate balance between falling on your ass and signing. I really want to turn this off. Don't know how to do it, but hey, I'll give it a go. It's not low. Oh. It's not style. It ain't clear. I don't know how to do it, so I guess I keep walking. Well, here's the thing. I don't even have a car at this point. I have a limo that I hate. It's like really ugly and the windows don't even work. I don't even know why I still have it. But I don't drive my car anymore because I don't even like have a license anymore because I just let it expire. So, because I used to be driving, but then I'd be doing my lipstick too and changing the radio stations and stuff like that. So it wasn't really safe.
Now, also, I have to ask you about Eminem, Tim. Is it true that you went out on dates?
No.
No.
Dates? No.
No? Never a relationship there?
Define relationship.
Friendship?
I was friends with him.
Okay, cool.
That's it. Cool.
Okay.
Physical anything? No. Oh, no, I mean, like, you can't go, like, to the...
You can't leave. You have to stay in the castle.
Right, so you can't go to the store. You can't go. Well, so it is preparing you for fame.
Yeah.
Because you can't do anything when you're famous anyway. Are we all getting in the car? Let's go.
Oh, yeah. No problem for the escape from the castle.
Exactly. I did that once already. Okay, you guys.
Un conseil, un grand conseil pour nos élèves qui débutent. An advice for our students.
For me, honey. Oh, yes.
The first advice is you have to speak more than one language, so I need to learn from them.
You are, fact or fiction, a diva.
I don't know. I guess in today's terminology of diva, I am, because everybody's a diva today.
Somebody wipes your soda cans before you...
Oh, that was a good one. You know what? I guess they do at my house. Is it like a sin to wipe your soda can? Like,
I think the thing was people were... Whoever was reading it was writing it that there was an actual wiper.
Oh, like somebody that...
Can.
I don't know. If there's a wiper, I don't know about it. I don't see them exactly. I heard the word diva all the time growing up, being that my mother was an opera singer. So before anybody was overusing the word, my mother was like, well, this one is very much the diva.
But what does it mean to you? What did it mean to you growing up?
To me, growing up, it meant a singer who maybe is a little bit dramatic and also, you know, sometimes has the reputation of being bitchy or difficult. Do I think I'm a diva? I don't know.
Let me read you something you said about that, okay?
Okay.
The nature of my life, the nature of what I do is divadom.
Meaning this world in which I live is, you know, when people are doing your makeup and your hair and you've got an entourage, you may not even want an entourage. You may not even want half of these things, but it's part of the whole swirl of, you know, of showbiz as a female artist.
Are you hard to work with?
No, I don't think so.
Demanding?
I don't think so. I didn't even demand sleep for years. Oh, how demanding could I be? I never even had a lunch break half of the time.
Now, not long after we last spoke, you decided to take a break from singing, a break from music, and everyone kind of blamed me, because I was the last person to talk to you, and everyone reckons it was my fault.
It was. No. I have a nutritionist, masseuses, all these people traveling with me, right? But the problem is, they're like more high maintenance than me. And I'm like, that dude right there has a camera.
What's that guy with that bag
and
over
it's like
there?
a huge lens, and the other thing is the thing distorts everything. It's like you're taking with a wide angle lens, and I'm like, you know, I have my own pictures from this day, and they look good. And there they go with some hideous mess on the thing, but whatever. Your hair's gotta look right, and that, you know, that alone is draining. No, I didn't feel famous until like last year, because seriously. Because I was, weird, yeah. I know. Yeah, okay. Hey, well, we've established that. Hey, I mean, we're all a little wacko sometimes, and if we think we're not, maybe we are more than we know. You know what? At a certain point, it started to amuse me.
Really?
At a certain point, when it got so ridiculous, it was like she went to a fat farm, and she had a breakdown, and she forced all of the people that work with her to go on this special diet with her, but they were sneaking off and getting cheeseburgers, and then they had to get breath mints because she loves cheeseburgers so much. I was like, I don't even eat cheeseburgers. The one that I found quite amusing was Mariah has Fat Farm Breakdown, right? So they had taken my picture through the window of like a spa, a regular spa, like with real food and all that. And then they had me like working out, but you only saw me from here up. I'm like, and what? Like, I'm not allowed to work out. Okay, sorry, I'm fat, I'm thin, I'm not, whatever. But they said that I made everybody with me, my staff, meanwhile it was like my friends, go on this diet. And that my weakness are cheeseburgers, okay? Fast food. So they were sneaking off to get cheeseburgers, supposedly, and then they had to get breath mints, because if I would have smelled the cheeseburgers on them, I would have like gone into a frenzy. And I was like, okay, now this is a classic. I put it up on my wall. I think that what's going to come across that is really the closest thing to me and to who I am as a person is like the fun aspect and like the element of humor, which is what gets me through everything. Like everybody that I'm drawn to is like eternally 12 in their mind. This is scene number 7,223, and we're still going because it's fun. Fun. I actually used to drive a car. And it was really funny because like I took myself seriously driving down the road. I couldn't parallel park. Like I don't even know how I pulled that off. But other than that, like it was a complete joke. Like I can't even believe I used to drive on the roads. But I'm good at faking it. Here we are in an office, and this is really a once-in-a-lifetime thing that you'll never see again because I'm kind of like allergic to fluorescent lighting and offices.
because it reminds me of school. That I was not a stellar student, shockingly, you know. Wait, do you like these though? Because we haven't discussed the Manolo Blahnik.
You already know.
Crystal Tim's.
Sugar's in the back and she told me, look at the shoes.
Those shoes are ridiculous.
Now they
You like
match the
them?
chain.
Because I have these are like vintage Manolo Blahnik Tim's, but you know, to me they're like slippers because we like them.
You need a bodyguard?
Well, you know,
Okay,
sometimes.
I'm open.
I do my own security sometimes.
You look like you care too.
And it's like I try to be nice to whomever I meet, but I guess 24 hours a day, you're not going to be sweetness and light, you know. But I try to save up my energy for those kind of moments, important moments, and I don't know. I think I'm a nice person.
Well, so far, you're lovely. You know, like I said, all day you've been lovely. But I mean, where do these stories come from? The things about like demanding the basket of puppies.
Okay, that's a classic. That's a classic. That's almost as good as they said I won't walk on carpet.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's like a miracle.
It was like, exactly. And it's only because of Graham. You know, but the thing is that they said I wouldn't walk on carpet, and then the next one was that I wouldn't walk on grass. So I was like, okay, that rules out most of the earth, you know, so I don't know. The puppies thing, I think it comes from, I do love animals. I'm not going to say that I don't. One time I was in Japan and I was just bored and I said, you know, do they have a pet store around here? Let me go buy some puppies. And I bought them and I brought them on stage at the Tokyo Dome in front of 50,000 people and they loved it. But now they live in Brooklyn.
Those puppies do? Oh, so you kept them?
I kept them, but I gave them to my friend because she had a little girl and the little girl was very attached to one of them. Their names were Bing and Bong.
Oh.
I named them on stage. Yeah. But I never was like demanding baskets of white puppies. I don't know, you know.
You should.
I guess,
Yeah.
right? Wouldn't, I mean...
You like puppies.
I do like puppies, but then what do you do with them? You don't want to just, you know...
Give them back. I'm out of here.
But that's mean to that would be mean to the animals, though. You know, sometimes there is a big entourage, but I don't think that makes me any more special than anybody else or any more difficult than anybody else. Because I was married to the boss of these people that worked at the company, who I would gladly love to hang out with and have fun with. Trust me, any night I could like have an hour to myself, that would have been great. You know what I mean? But I was put in a position where people looked at me like this princess and probably a really mean, evil person that you had to walk on eggshells around, because that's what the people around me who worked for him, they didn't work for me, really. I mean, I paid half of them, but I think he paid half of them, too. The thing is that the image that they put out there was, don't even look at her, don't talk to her, this and that. My whole thing is I'm a people pleaser. I try to be nice because no matter what, if you're a female, you're successful, you're a bitch. They call you a bitch, and it used to really bother me what people said about me. Now I could care less. I mean, they said it all now, so it doesn't really make a difference to me.
So you are not a bitch?
I don't think I am.
We can make it official.
Hey, you know what? If somebody wants to believe that, then they can. If that's going to make their life any better, then go on ahead and believe that. I've learned that basically you can't believe anything you see on TV. Sorry, guys. I know we're broadcasting live and I'm giving away a trade secret. I haven't even lived my wild life. That's the problem.
That's the problem.
They make it like I've lived this wild life and I'm waiting for it to begin. It was like playing dress up and having a good time, which other people got to do in their videos, and I always felt like, how come I can't do what I want to? My philosophy is, why be in the cold if you can wear a bikini?
That's right.
How are you not freezing?
Well, it's June, and my philosophy is, look, it's supposed to be warm out, so I'm just going to pretend like it is.
In the press lately, there's been a whole sort of like almost new life breathed into this thing between Eminem and you, and I don't know if it doesn't show any signs of letting up.
I don't know what the whole situation is. I mean, at first I said it felt like a cat fight, but I'm not fighting, and now it feels like a drag show. Like, what are we doing? I'm just totally confused. Like, you gotta reel it in, man. Like, you need a hobby. Get a hobby. Golf is great.
That's good.
You know,
that's a good
maybe
one.
Golf or maybe knitting.
Knitting. Oh, wow.
Knitting could work.
You've got a...
Well, you know what? If it's whatever, if it's making him happy, then that's good. I'm all for, you know, equal rights. I'm happy. He should be too.
All right. You're not there.
I just couldn't be on the beach and go, I'm gonna throw on a thong and do a calendar.
Well, I didn't do the thong shot, but we did do the lays.
Well, yes, there's actually a shot where you're in a bikini blowing out your birthday cake. He's like, look, hey, I'm half naked and it's my birthday.
Of course, well, it's almost a birthday suit.
Almost a birthday suit,
You know,
half of it.
I've always been like a ham with the pictures since I was a little kid. Like, you know, I may not have looked that good in them when I was little. I may not have felt like I looked that good, but I was all about a pose. You know how when you grow up thinking a certain way, it kind of can stay with you? Like, I didn't think I was the hip part of the scene when I was a little kid. I did not think I was like a beauty queen. I grew up feeling very weird, very different because of being multiracial and not looking like most of my friends, looking different. I was always feeling like I was an outsider. So I guess that just stuck with me. It's like one of those little inferiority complexes that's, you know, sticks with you. We're not filming in the elevator, are we?
If you don't want us to.
Are we not? Because
This is the stuff right now, please.
Okay,
Look,
we need
see,
to like we need no, that's not a flattering shot.
No? Oh.
We have to do it like this. Hold on.
Nice, nice. I get the whole thing.
Serving it up, I had a what do you call that? An apron. I'm like, what do you call it?
Now, do you cook?
It's very. I do actually cook. I don't really use an apron when I cook though. This is my first apron experience.
She cooks in high heels.
I do cook in high heels.